again. Today I've got a tiny little side project that I thought of because I couldn't think of anything else to do, even though I have lots of parts and I really just don't want to do all the big jobs. So we're gonna hydro dip something, or at least try to, for maybe the third or fourth time. I don't know, who cares, who's counting? That's what we're gonna do. So let's get through this. All right, things we're gonna need today. We're gonna need this nice bucket of warm water. We're gonna need the hydrographic activator spray, which conveniently comes with the hydrographics when you buy the kit. We're gonna need something to hydro dip. Never mind the fact that this already has a pattern on it. No, I haven't tried it 4 or 5 times already. This will be the first try, maybe, who knows. Shh. We're gonna need a knife to cut the hydrographics. And okay, that's really about it. It's a fairly simple process. So what I've done is I've marked out the corners of this with a paint pen or a marker or something. So we'll move this water off to the side for now. And this is the size that I need to cut this hydrographic to. So let's roll this out here. And you do want to keep it in a sleeve. If you're not using it, it does help protect it against humidity and whatnot and so forth, according to the directions at least. I think that'd be good. That's a good rough line to start with. So we'll go with this here. We'll just cut straight across. This stuff cuts pretty easy. Make sure you put the rest of this roll away immediately, especially if you live in a place where it's humid right now, or humid at all. I guess maybe not right now when you're seeing this. I don't know what the weather is where you are, but either way, if you stand outside for 5 minutes and you sweat like you just took a shower, you should probably keep that in the sleeve. This is going to need to cut just a hair, but not too much. Watch the fingers. Okay. And then this side, we go with the hair and everything. Again, watch your fingers. You want to be able to count to 10 when you're done with this, without substituting another finger in somewhere. And then somewhere around there-ish. Okay, that's roughly the size that we need. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually dipping something small. I just want it to be able to fit in the can. Hey! Okay, no, that's not heavy at all. Okay, there we go. And we're back with our water. These are scraps, so you can just throw those away. All this cutting and everything, not time sensitive. It is time sensitive. Once you put the hydrographic in the water, it becomes time sensitive. You've got about a minute for it to hydrate. It's hydrographic, it needs to hydrate, sure. Leave it in there for 30 seconds to a minute, then spray the activator on. Once you spray the activator on, you need to wait about 10 to 15 seconds, and then you need to go ahead and dip your object. Otherwise, it's going to start to dissolve the graphic. So, with your graphic, your shiny side that's going to be on the outside needs to face the water. The side that's paler or looks like it's a backing, that's a backing. Drop it in there, nice and neat. Doesn't have to be perfect. It might roll up in a couple spots. Don't worry about it. It'll fill back out here in a second once it soaks up some water. At least that's what the directions told me to tell you. They didn't tell me to tell you that. So you can see it's wrinkly, but you'll see here in a minute, it'll sort of even out and most of the wrinkles will disappear. Got one right here. Maybe we can get out of there. You gotta be careful with it though. I really only need this space, so I'm not worried about that. See how most of these wrinkles are gone now? That material has soaked up lots of water. So that's a good thing. Then we're gonna wait, and you're kind of just a little bit till it starts to look slightly more translucent, just about like that. That's good. Then lightly, 1, 2, 3. Then you're on the clock for 10 to 15 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is like that Major Tom song. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you want to dip this, you want to go down and you go evenly and then swirl it to get anything else off the sides. So hopefully this works. I've tried it 3 or 4 times. So you already know that I don't know what I'm doing. There, got it. Swirl it around to get the extra off. Make a space to get this back out of here, and look at that. We've got a shift ball that's got hydrographic on it. And and I got 99% of it. There's a little bit right here that I missed, but you know what? Nobody's gonna see the bottom of that. We're good. So we're gonna leave this alone. We're gonna let this dry. And once it does dry, after, I don't know, minimum of an hour before you even think about looking at it funny like you're gonna touch it. But you probably wanna leave it alone for a couple hours. Couple being anywhere from more than 1 to less than 24, or you can wait 24. It really doesn't have a top end. Whenever you feel like getting back to this after an hour or two, go ahead and do it. And that's really all there is to it. So if you want to go out and try it, I recommend small stuff. Where can I put this where it's not going to get hurt? Aha. Move this off to the side, and you can dump the rest of this because this graphic, as you can see, starts to break up, and that is from the activator spray, just like I said. So we'll put that there and leave that to dry. As you can see, it's not really that difficult of a process. It's a little bit messy. It's kind of gross, but it's a cheap thing to get and try out if you're bored and you want to kind of accent your vehicle a little bit, or I guess anything else, maybe not pets or kids, objects that you want to accent. Go ahead and do it. You don't really need much. You need water, and you need this kit, and you need some time to kind of practice and mess with it. That's it for this time. Hopefully this dries and turns out really nice. And if it doesn't, well, it doesn't. And that's just the way it is. So till then, we'll see you next time.